Okay, thank you, judges. For the motion today is this House will ban all production and consumption of meat. I am a leader of opposition. I strongly disagree about this motion today. And before I'm going to my argument, I want to rebuttal what the Prime Minister said before that. First, they concerned about give the animal feel pain if strongly and more production and consumption of meat. And for information, that not all animal feel pain for this case, but if we consume and production like vegetable, it's only same living things. For example, I want to tell you guys, and I want to say that to avoid the concern about how to production and consumption of meat, because it's not good for healthy. For example, it's not good for our body. For example, for the government can give the regulated and its policy to make the companies can give the best regulation how to production a healthy meal, for example. And going to my argument, I want to three sides on this case. First, about economic. The second, about healthy. The third, about social. First, about economic. If you stop and ban all production and consumption of meat, for example, the economic, for example, like restaurant companies who has the big profit in the production of meat, it will those who generate income from meat production will suffer losses. And of course, this decision to ban it is an unilateral decision which is bring harmful for the other party. It cannot be the good decision to ban all production and consumption of meat. And I want to say that, for example, production of sausage, it's well known as the big company. Actually, a big company which is have the good, the best or the big production, it will pay the big tax for the government or country. It not only give suffer losses for the company, it's actually bring more harmful for the country or the government, because if we ban the production and consumption of meat, a restaurant, a company cannot pay a tax again for the country. It can make lower our tax and income for the country. And then the second about side the healthy. PM concerned about healthy because how to use and to production about meat. For example, actually, in this case, it's not worry because government can use their policy to give regulated for each company who has a production in meat. They can use the best production with it, can guarantee the healthy of a society, for example. And then if we ban the production of consumption of meat, like the PM said, it can guarantee like healthy lifestyle for a society. Actually, it's not guarantee. It cannot guarantee for society, even though we ban the meat and production consumption. It cannot. We cannot control what the people want to consume in daily life, and that I will revamp again about this case. And then how about the society? And we cannot control what the society want to consume in every day. But for example, it's impossible if 24/7 of people in daily life just consume meat. They can balance for their healthy, for their body. For example, they can eat nutrition, a vitamin also to balance their healthy in their lifestyle. And if you want to ban all production and consumption of meat, it's a literal decision. It's not logically if we just say that meat very bring more harmful for our body, for our health. Actually, there is many kind of food can bring harmful for our body. So how to use this good for consumption is our control. We can control with the balance. We can use the vegetable, for example. We can use we can consumption meat also. It's not only meat. It's not doesn't mean our society will consume 24/7 in their life. And then it is a choice for a people, because they can and I believe that society are smart. They can choose the best food, and they can choose about what the best for their body. And doesn't mean we have to ban product and consume the meat. And as government, they can give the attention for the society and give like socialization for the how to to use the health lifestyle, for example, without we ban all production and consumption of meat. Actually, of course, they can consume balance in life. And how about the price? It's relative for the people who have the high income in each month. For example, they can consume meat daily life if they want. But so if some people who have the low income in their life, they can choose a vegetable or they consume the food more cheaper than meat, for example. And it is so relative. It's not logic if because this reason we want to ban all production and consume of meat. Like I said before, it's have a bad impact for all sides. Not for economy, which is can bad impact for a restaurant and company. It can bring more harmful for the tax of government and its country. And the second is about the healthy. We cannot guarantee all people who they want to consume. They just make the good balance. They choose the good balance to consume like nutrition, vitamins, and the other things like rice, vegetable. It doesn't mean we have to really ban all production and consumption of meat. And the last I want to say that for society, it's not a good decision because literal is not all people who have want to choose what they want to eat, what they want to choose as the food in the daily life for their healthy, and they are too smart to choose what the best on this case. And so as the leader of opposition, we strongly believe what the PM said and what the motion today would ban all production and consumption of meat is not good decision in this case. Is not good either in this case. So we strongly believe that would ban on all production and consumption of meat is not good for all sides in this society. Or economic and healthy and all side for this. I want to say thank you so much.